So me and my friend have been wanting to go to Ulta, and I wanted to take her because I wanted to buy her some gifts for her birthday, because her birthday is this month, January, and your girl's broke, and so I don't really have any money to get her like a gift that I really want to get her, and so I was just gonna buy her some makeup products. And I wanted to do it before the new year so I could get the points for it and be able to save more money and get her more things. Here's the problem. Okay, first of all, I didn't even really want to go out. I didn't want to go out for real. I just wanted to stay home. So we both almost canceled on the whole thing anyway. I just wanted to stay at home. But we don't get to hang out all that much when it's just us, which we see each other at work all the time. And we go over to her house sometimes, but we haven't had like one-on-one time in a while. And so my baby's like, no, you should go hang out. Y'all don't get to hang out much by yourselves. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And so first she's like, I'm starving, so we gotta go somewhere. Where you wanna go? I'm like, twin, I'm broke. We're going wherever you dictate. And so she's like, Panda. I'm like, say less. And so we go to Panda. She gets us our meals. They're delicious. And Ulta is like right over there, And so we take her whip, we drive over there, which she doesn't even have her car, which was funny at first. I didn't know she was there because I was looking for her car, which is silly because she didn't have her car. She had a rental because she took her car to the Ford place for them to like do whatever the heck they were doing with it. And they gave her a rental just until they finished up. And so I was looking around, I'm like, I'm here. And she's like, I see you. And I'm like, where is she? And then she sends me a picture of the car that I'm sitting in. And so I'm like, and so anyway, we go to Ulta and we just start going crazy because she's like, well, what are we gonna get? And I'm like, just start throwing stuff in the bag, like stuff you want, like new palettes, new makeup, new skincare, new brushes, lip balms, scrubs, masks, everything, anything. And we were in there, we were in that Ulta for like 2 hours, just picking out stuff that we wanted. And she's like, I really like this. I'm taking it from her hand, throwing it in the bag. And she's like, I just was saying I like it. And I was like, and now it's in the bag. I'll do it again. And we're swatching a bunch of stuff, especially like a whole bunch of different makeup all over the back of our hands. We're comparing them with like our different skin tones, and we get her shade matched for a foundation and concealer. And I'm looking at stuff and she's looking at stuff, looking at body scrubs and lotions and stuff. And then we eventually stop grabbing stuff. We get up front, right? The total, oof, like 12. Yes, 12 altogether. But I'm like, it's whatever. It's going on the credit card, the old credit card. That's why I could do this. I swipe the card. Only $250 come off. And she's like, do you have any other money that you could pull? And I'm like, no, I don't have any money from anywhere else. That's why I wanted to do this. And so the lady who's checking us out, she's like, maybe you should call them and they might just be flagging it and canceling it because of how much there is. Like it's such a high order item, like there's such a large amount you're getting. They might have like blocked it and flagged it in the system. So just call them and see what they say. I call them because for one, I can't remember how much my limit is. I don't know. I don't usually buy a lot of makeup. I just really started getting into it the last few months. And so I call them and I'm like, hey, this is the situation. Can you just tell me what's going on? The lady's real helpful. And she's like, yeah, this is your limit. I'm at my limit. There is no more money on that thing. I'm like, that's a problem. And so the lady's like, do you want to like check your credit and see if you can get a balance increase? And I'm like, sure, let's see what it does. No, it denied me. Mind you, the entire time we're in line, I'm sweating so much. I have started to sweat. Like I have Crocs on, no socks, sweating, bottom of my feet, sweat. Because there's a line of people behind us. And we all know how awkward it is to be like, hey, can you cancel my stuff and get out of the way? Which is just a normal problem. But we've been in this line for about 30 minutes. It took me forever to get through the like automated system to actually get to a person. And there's so many people in the store. It's been like 30 minutes we're in the store and we're still in line. So for us to be like, hey, can you cancel all of this? We held all these people up for no reason. That'd be worse. Which I mean, like they had other registers open, but there was also things going on with that. And so the line was still backed up and we were a main reason because of it, along with the other registers. And so I was like, what do we do? And my friend, throughout the whole like phone call, like trying to just get to the person, she's like, I could just open a credit card. And I'm like, I don't want you to have to do that. I do not want you to have to open up, because this is supposed to be a gift for you. Like, yeah, I got stuff too, but this is supposed to be for you. And I don't want you to end up owing a credit card because of that. And she's like, nah, it's fine. And I'm like, you don't have to do that. Please do not do that. I don't want you to do that. She's like, nah, it's fine. And so we're like, hey, we want to see if she can sign up for a credit card. And that caused another ordeal. The lady is like, well, you already used one account. You can't use the second one on top. So, okay, what do we do? She's like, I'm going to call the manager up again. Because she had called her up before for something else I can't remember right now. But she called her up and she's like, yeah, so what do we do? And so they figured out and they canceled it off of mine. However, side note, at the time I was like, this is important. But they were like, yeah, we're going to cancel it. But once you cancel it, the money's not automatically back on the card. It's going to take a few days. It's going to be sitting in limbo. So now I'm worried, because I'm like, what if she doesn't get approved? And or what if she doesn't get approved for the entire amount? Let's say she gets approved for like half the amount. We still have half the amount of problem. That's still a lot. That's still a lot of problem to deal with. We could have put most of our stuff back and just gotten like $200 worth of stuff, and I definitely could have got that. But now that we've canceled it, there's no way I can do that, at least for the next couple of days. And she's like, I want to see how it plays out. And so I'm like, okay. Mind you, still sweating. Still a whole line of people behind us. I'm sweating like in my palms and on the bottom of my feet. I'm just like, we're worrying. And we've been in here for almost an hour. Just in line trying to get this payment to go through for like an hour. She gets approved, not for the full amount. And so I'm like, okay, so how do you want to play this? Because remember what the problem was with canceling mine? Once you cancel it, you don't have that money back. Now, if we cancel the transaction, she also wouldn't have money on the new credit card she just opened. I was like, friend, what do you want to do? Because we can't, this is crazy. And she's like, I'll just pull it from my savings. And I'm like, please do not do that. She's like, it's fine. I'm like, I don't want you to have to do that. She's like, And that's what she did. She charged the full amount, the max amount on the credit card she had just opened, and then she paid the rest from her savings, which I feel horrible, because she has, not only is her birthday this month, not only was this supposed to be a gift for her, and I fumbled hard. She also took a lot of money out of her savings to cover the rest of the bill. And she paid for my lunch. It all goes through. It's an ordeal. We get outside. She's like, you want a hug? And I'm like, yes. She's like, you can cry. I'm like, no. I won't cry for like an hour. I gotta let it process first. And she's like, and that was the whole situation. Just freaking exhausting. Something that was supposed to be a chill, fun girls' time, went a bit awry. Just a little bit. Just a cheeky amount. Just a small amount. It's fine. And she's a great friend. It all worked out. We're both about to pull so many doubles to make up for all the money we need. That was the other thing. She also has a trip coming up this month. And I know she had saved up the money for the trip. And so I feel extra bad. So yeah, it was quite the ordeal. That's how it went. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.